Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at the Swampz mod, and in my limited experience, I've only been running around in this world for 20-30 minutes, kind of difficult to find swamps. The ones that I found at least, have all been right on the borders of rainforests, which makes them a little difficult to discover, because this is the first one I've actually found that's like decent. For the most part, everything I've seen has been kind of what you see right along the edge here, with just a couple nodes of ground and then some trees, but not too much of the actual swamp experience, like the murky swamp water and all of the swamp plants, the grasses, the flowers, the reeds, the vines. I think these are willow trees, right? I don't know. Whatever these trees are, those trees, the different grounds underwater. Although here it looks like this is sand down there. All right, I of course don't have any tools on me because I didn't think that far ahead. Oops. Okay, well I can dig that by hand, so that's cool. Oh, evidently I'm in creative. Okay, well in that case, I can just get everything by hand. Kill beans! Alright, let's head on over. So we have this murky water. You can pick this up. You need a bucket, of course. I will grab a bucket as soon as I get to land so I don't sink in and drown and die. Yeah, let's grab a bucket. Woohoo! I have some murky water. No. Yeah, okay, it flows, as one would expect. However, it is whatever you call this, propagating. You can make infinite water with it. Infinite murky swamp water. Super duper. I would want to put it there to do the corner trick. Okay, enough of that. Murky swamp water. There's really no other uses. Oh, actually, no, I don't think there are. I believe that is the only use for it is dumping. I don't think you can actually use it as a water, although I could be wrong. All right, murky swamp water. Let's look around. There's a handful of new nodes that are added. So we've got like this mud looking thing. I should really turn on. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I'm using a dev build, and the debug stuff's now hidden behind a privilege, and I didn't grant it to myself. So yeah, we've got this mud type material. We have this ground type material here, which I guess I already have. Oh, that must be this. Okay, let's see what this is. Mud. Yeah, we don't want the cobblestone. Limestone. Let's actually just, wow. Look at the swamp here. Okay, so we do have the mud. Yes, that's what I thought that was. The silt we get from crafting. I remember that. I should really, yeah, let's try that. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, so you have to have normal water. Well, what's the point there? So you take your mud. Oh wait, no. How did you get silt? Silt was, oh, anything in the soil group in water. So the mud doesn't count. Mud's not soil. You have to mix that with straw to get adobe. And then once you got adobe, evidently you can use that as stone here, but you can also make mud bricks, and then you can, I believe, bake those. How do we get the normal bricks? Yeah, why didn't that show? Interesting. Cook those into the brick walls, and then once you have brick walls, you can turn them into cement brick by using gray dye, or you can turn it into mixed brick by using red and blue dye. I actually want to grab some of this mixed brick. suppose if I'm in creative, I really only need one. I just want to see. Okay, yeah, that's... I thought maybe it was using global textures, but it's not. They're all single textures. The willow tree here is... It's actually not part of the mod. It's just required to run the mod. So this is actually from the Cool Trees mod pack. And yeah, you have to have it in order to run the Swampz mod pack. Mod. Swampz is a mod pack. Cool Trees. Swampz is a mod. Cool Trees is the mod pack. And you have to have willows and cypress, I believe, was the other one you had to have in order. Oh, wait, this is the cypress. Okay, I'm not sure what the willow is then. Oh, I see. I see. Of course, we're not here to discuss that mod, so we won't. Maybe that'll be for another video, another day. Let's go try to find some of these plants. I know I've seen some over there. We got some goofy alpha clipping issues going on here. That's my fault more so than anything else because I am using a dev build right now. So it's currently the alpha sorting is, yeah, kind of broke. And I guess you can't climb the vine. That's disappointing. What about the reed? Can we climb up a reed? Nope, can't climb the reeds either. It's also kind of disappointing. There's weird things like this. You're just gonna have to live with those, just due to the way that liquids work in Minetest. You've got normal water, and then you've got the swamp water and the little pools here. I don't know if that's actually an iris. Oh, lavender. What was the... Oh, iris is the yellow one. Clearly, I'm not a botanist. Hence why I don't know. But that wasn't an iris. That's, pampa grass? Pampas grass. Interesting. I don't live anywhere near swamps, so, I'm more familiar with, like, marshes. And, yeah, pretty much that would really be it. Like muddy ponds kind of thing. Swamps are kind of more of a tropical type thing, I think. I'm not a geologist, so I couldn't really quote for sure. Oh, no, this is the willow, I think. Right? These leaves look different. They look more like the Spanish moss kind of hangy thing. Whereas this thing over here, yeah, okay. Definitely different time of day, must have just changed over enough where the sunlight has moved in the sky. Quite neat. One thing I have found, these red roof things, you can't craft them. I'm not really sure. You can use them as stone, but you can't even craft, like, 2 slopes back into a full one? But you can't craft a full one either, so I'm kind of confused as to where that comes from or how it's made. What about this brick? Oh, we use brick wall and sand, and then we get a sandy brick wall. And now I thought... See, I'm just confused. Because if we go to all, we have stairs for a handful of them. But not all of them? Like, it's kind of odd. Like, why don't I get stairs for all of these? I get for just the normal brick wall, I get normal stairs for. But the mixed brick and the sandy brick and the cemented brick, I don't get stairs. But then I do get it for the adobe. It's interesting. However, we can do this. I would need a garden hoe. And you can till some of the soil. I don't know for sure which. I'm guessing... Why did that one not? Okay. What makes this one different than the... I mean, obviously I can tell it's a different color. But what is the difference? Oops. What is the difference really? Interesting. So yeah, you can till the soil in your swamps, which might actually... So many of these are not tillable, which would be perfect for doing rice fields. Of course, you would need something that adds rice, but rice fields are normally done in swamps, right? Flooded areas. Evidently, rice likes lots of water. Again, I'm not a botanist. I wouldn't know. You'd have to do your own research. But I believe that, I mean, obviously, in the context of this video game, rice doesn't care where you plant it, as long as it's on tilled soil. It could be in a snowy biome for all it would matter, and it would still grow, as long as it had adequate lighting. Oh, hey, we have some, these were the irises. Finally. So these you can plant underwater. That's not what I wanted. Wait, that's interesting. Okay, well, this is weird. Let's try this. Oh, that's probably what it meant. So when you plant this, it does the air pocket around it. The iris isn't supposed to do that, because the iris is done as a plant-like rooted. Yes, beautiful. So if we're 3 nodes underwater, wait, that's 2 nodes underwater. Wait, what? That was interesting. So if you're 1 node underwater, you can plant it. And evidently if you use waving plants, it breaks. Okay, that's kind of funny looking. Visual artifacting there. If you're any lower than that underwater, it won't let you plant it. And obviously if you're above water, it shouldn't be plantable, but yeah. Let's check for science. Cannot plant it above water. Has to be 1 node underwater. And then it'll work. And that's just because it's using the plant-like rooted draw type. So that's when we're planting it. Let me just... I don't know if it actually matters what you plant it on. I guess it does. Let's get some mud in here. Some delicious mud. And, oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that there. Get rid of that. Okay. So now you can see that we have mud here, and we place it, and it's actually this bottom node now becomes the plant. So if I dig this bottom node, it breaks the plant with it, and also drops the plant because of the plant-like rooted draw type. And that is how the workaround works. The workaround works, yes, for the plant not having that air pocket above it, because it's actually this node down here, and then this node above it is just drawn with some extra texture in it, and it just resides inside of this water. I don't know if there's... is there a good way to test this? Well, that just completely killed it. That was interesting. I think you can still place a node. I should try just like with a dirt. Yeah, you can place a node there. Interestingly enough, it destroys the node under it. Which I feel like it maybe shouldn't do, but that's probably something that the mod itself needs to handle, not the engine specifically handling. We'll continue on just a short ways. Oh, hey, there's... I want to say that was Barbary? Oops, not saw. Barberries, yes, it was barberries. You can pick the berries off of them. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I don't know what that needs to be planted on. Evidently, it can't be planted. Okay, well, that's neither here nor there. But I guess you can eat those. I'm just a little unsure as to why the... Here we go, Barbary bush leaves. Let's see if we can plant either of these. There we go. What about the sapling? There we go. So yeah, I don't know why it really... I personally would have made the texture different. That looks like it's the plant. But yes, barberries in this case are edible. I don't know if they're actually edible in real life, so maybe don't just go around eating barberries. Definitely check that out first because they might be poisonous. I am not sure. I don't remember. Some more swampy shores. I wish I could have just found like a nice big swamp. But again, everyone I found has been right on the edge of a rainforest. And it doesn't really give me the big swamp feel like you might get in, say, the Florida Everglades. And then we're out of swamp. There's more rainforest. It might maybe just a bad world seed. I don't know. Or maybe I just haven't spent enough time looking for swamps. Again, I don't know. But this is really the best looking swamp that I could find to give a demonstration. And yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. Just a handful of new nodes that you can construct some stuff out of. Some nodes that you can't get, which I don't really understand why they exist. I'm probably missing something. Maybe if there was some other optional dependency enabled, those would be craftable. But I really don't know why you'd bother registering them if that other optional mod wasn't loaded. IDK, man. IDK. I just record videos. That's going to do it for this mod review. Links are all on my website, which is linked down in the video description as always. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week for another video, and I will see you then.